Welcome back to my YouTube channel KMA Tech Tips. Today I will start a new series on Microsoft Office Word, but right now I will discuss a specific topic of Microsoft Office Word, and the topic name is table of contents, means how to create table of contents using Microsoft Office Word. So as you have seen, if you open any textbook, hard copy or soft copy, so in the initial pages, amongst the initial pages, you can find out the table of contents or contents where the chapter names or the major topic names under a chapter are listed there, and the corresponding page numbers are also mapped into the content part. Okay, the same thing we can generate in Microsoft Office Word. And why this one is important? So just imagine you are writing a seminar report, you are writing a small project report in Microsoft Office Word. Then the project report would be more than 1, 2, 3 pages. Okay, naturally it can be up to 50, 60 pages also sometimes. Now imagine you have during your writing time, you will have to move to page number 30, where you will have to add something right now. So will you scroll the pages down and down and down? No, it's not required. It's a boring job. So in place of doing so, if you implement the table of content within your document, then it would be very easier. You can easily move to that particular topic, that particular page by just clicking on the heading name or the topic name. It's a very easier way, and it's a very useful to any one of us. Okay, nowadays in our computing era, many of us are trying to write something, write an application, write a note of physics, chemistry, mathematics, computer or anything. You are writing a report, seminar report, project report, then you may find out your document is having so many number of pages. And in this case, if you use this technique while writing a very vast Word document, then it would be very helpful to us. And finally, if you save the Microsoft Word document as a PDF, then it would be very easier. It would be a nice one. Its representation would be very nice. Let us now see from the screen. Here you can see I have opened a blank Word file, and our target is to create a table of contents. And we will have to start our journey from this references tab. Here you can see so many tabs are there, namely home, insert, design, layout. After that, references tab is there. Now within this tab you can see so many blocks are there. Each and every block means adjacent blocks are separated by a vertical line. So the first block, you can have the relevant tools to create a table of contents, within which you can see 3 components are there: table of contents, another is add text, and the last one is update table. Okay, though you can create this table of content in more than one ways. The first one, you are starting with a blank Word file, then you are gradually generating the whole document, okay, along with the table of content thoughts. Another thing, you have somehow written the Word file, your textures first. After that, you are try to apply the concept of table of contents. No problem. Here we are starting with a blank document. So accordingly, let us see. So first of all, if we click on the small down arrow against this table of contents, then we can find out a down row list would be there, within which so many inbuilt patterns or designs are there. So by default we can choose the first one, no problem. You can choose other options also. So we are choosing here the first one, and here you can see contents. No table of contents entries found. Yes, nothing I have added, so it's true. Now let us add something in the next page. So here we are writing testing heading, let's say 01, and we need such multiple headings. I am just copying the same thing, and then let's try to update the values. Now first of all, under this heading you may have a text, no problem, you may have. Let us write down here something as you wish. Okay, our main target is to create a table of content like this. I am copying this thing. Select this heading as testing heading 01, then click on the references tab, then click on the arrow against the add text, and here you can see three levels are there. By default you can see there are three levels are there, but you can increase the number of levels, level 4, level 5, level 6 onwards. Now after that click on update table, and here you can see two options are there, and we'll select update entire table, and after that click on OK button, and here you can see automatically one item has been added along with its corresponding page number, because this thing is there in page number 2. And here you can see if we place the mouse, one small text box is being shown with current document, control plus click to follow link. So if we press the control button, then you will see the mouse pointer would be just like a hand one, and then if we click on it, then you can see automatically we are going to redirected to that particular heading. Now let's assume under this heading 01 another subheading would be there. So first select this one, then go to add text option, click on level 2, and here you can see if we try to add something against this one, now we will have to update table. Again choose the second option, namely update entire table, then click on OK button, and here you can see the second item added under the first one. Now imagine under the second heading you need another subheading, then select it, move to add text, click on level 3, and after that update table, select the second one, update entire table, then click on OK button, and you can see the third one has been placed under the second one, which has already been placed under first one. And you may have some texture or under the heading 3, so I am just copying this one. Now let us assume that this would be another major heading, so select it, go to add text, select level 1, then update table, select the second option, update entire table, then click on OK button, see the table of contents. Here you can see testing heading 04 has been added. The word content is there by default, but somehow you can update it, table of contents or anything you can write according to your own wish. And if you want to make it bold, then it looks better. Now let us assume under this we are having something. Okay, no problem. Now we are moving fifth heading in next page, sixth in another page. Okay, 7 is there, no problem. 8 is in another page, 9 and 10. Let us keep it for the time being. Then select it, heading 5, move to the tab references, then click on add text, select level 1, and you can have your own text here. Just for an example, I am writing equal to RAND, opening closing first bracket, then press enter. So no need to type something. Automatically equal to RAND, opening closing first bracket, this function will provide you a sample text. Again move to references, update table, update entire table. Meanwhile, let us please enter the page number. So we will have to move to insert tab. Here you can see page number is there, or we are placing the page number on this position. Here you can see this is page 3 of 5. Now we are moving to the very last one, heading 10, references, add text level 1, update entire table, this one. And just for an example, let us again consider the same thing, equal to RAND, opening closing first bracket, enter. So under the test heading 10, you can have this text, no problem, these paragraphs. And let us please have a look on table of contents. Yeah, you can see the heading number 10 has been included. We have not done anything on heading 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th. Now let us do right now this 6. Let us write something here. Okay. Now select this one, go to add text, check level 1 and just assume if you are trying to put heading 7 under heading 8, then select it again, move to add text, select level 2. And if you want to put the same text or you can write something according to your own necessity, I am copying here the same thing. You can write your own texture, no problem. So selecting heading 8, selecting as level 3. Now update entire table and let us see 7 and 8 have been added along with their page numbers. Now it's very efficient. Now whenever you are writing some big document, then suddenly you may feel that in between page number 3 and 4 I need to add some more texts. And if you set these page numbers manually, then after page number 3 all other page numbers would be varying, so they would not be matching with the previous page numbers that you have mapped earlier. So just imagine if your document is containing 100 pages, then it's a very difficult job, boring job, tedious job. So it's better automatically. Now we are moving to heading 8 by pressing the control button and clicking on the testing heading 08. So you can see we are directly moving to this one. Here you can write something. We are using the inbuilt function RAND, opening, closing. Then within this bracket I can write something 10. Then you can see many more paragraphs have been added there. Now the last one you can see add text, set as level 1, write something, no problem, or you can use the rand function. Okay. Now finally I am updating the entire table and let us see what is the actual scenario in the table of content part. Very nice one. And if you are trying to move to heading 4, just press the control button, click on it and you would be directly moved to that heading. Okay. If your document is containing nearly 100 pages, then this technique will save you from the boring part of scrolling up and down, up and down. Okay. Now we are going to save this document by giving a file name. So first of all, click on the save button and we will save it on desktop. Just for example, a file name can be table of contents. So let us be the same one. Now here you can see the file name is table of contents. Now if we save this file as PDF, so you will have to choose save as option. Now select the same location or some other location. Now here you can see save as type. By default it would be Word document, but if you click on this arrow or somewhere within this box, then you will see a list is there. So any one of these can be chosen, but right now we are choosing the PDF because we are trying to save this file as PDF. That's why I am clicking on the PDF and here you can see save as type PDF. It was earlier different. Now clicking on the save button, okay, and after some time you will see the file will open. Yeah, this is the file you can see. And here you can see in this document, total 6 pages are there, and in different pages you can see different headings are there. Very nice. And if you just try to move to heading 5, so by default you can see in this PDF, whenever the mouse pointer is being pointed out on any heading name, then automatically it's going to be converted into a hand shape. Now we are clicking on heading 4 and you can see directly we have been shifted to heading 4. And if you press Control Home, then automatically you would be returned back to this table of content page. Okay, it's very nice. So if you are right now in, let's assume, in page number 100, from that page you will have to come back to the table of content page. Just press Control button and then press the Home button. Okay, then automatically you would be returned back to table of contents page very nicely. And if you want to see what is there under the heading 10, just click on it and see you have been shifted to heading 10 within page 6. You can see the page number is 6. Hopefully you have understood very nicely, and my request is if you are not aware of this, okay, by chance, it's not difficult at all. So it's high chance that you are aware of that. Then please try to practice at least once. Okay, then I would be happy, and you will see in future it would be helping you a lot in different ways. Okay, whenever you are writing any soft note, writing any seminar report, project report, etc., then you can use this technique. Though you can use latex. Okay, that is very nice. So later on, I will put my videos on latex. We'll use Linux at that time. Though it's possible to run latex on Windows, but it's better to run it on Linux. So up to this, hopefully you have understood it very nicely. Thank you very much. And one request, okay, that is please don't forget to subscribe my channel, because your subscription, your like, your constructive comments will inspire me a lot for further upcoming videos. Okay, thank you very much.